Oh, okay. I want to use this short video lecture to show you how to set up the scenario manager in assignment 6. I've told you that we can use this under assignment 6, this incomplete spreadsheet, because I did part of it. I did the summary of key results and calculations for you, so and also the input, so you have to put the rest in it. So I downloaded that and I completed it here. So this is the spreadsheet, so I can open it for you to see. And and I have the spreadsheet completed, so you can see it, right? Okay. So the spreadsheet is all completed with all sections. And now I want to set up the scenario manager. That's under data, right? Under data tools, under what if analysis, that's the scenario manager. Before I do that, I want to bring to the book to show you that part of the book telling us to set up 3 scenarios, and these are the ways that we want to set up that data. So let me get back to the spreadsheet here. So we go to scenario manager, and then we add the first one we want to add is called optimistic, right? And what are the changing cells we want, right? So we remove that and then go to the changing cells are the inputs here. So the first are these 2, and then I want to separate with a comma, and then these 6, right? So that's all set up. And then I want to specify the values for them, so that would be in proper order along with that. So I would say okay, then it lists all of this for me to enter the input values. So for the optimistic, already pick up that 1% good, and then 0, 0, minus 3%, and then it is no, 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 but I mean this to be yes. Well, no for no summer expansion, and then I can add with summer expansion later. So this is for no summer expansion. So this is okay. And then I add another one called neutral. And if I say okay, I have to specify the values, and then it is let me take a look here. Neutral has no percentage, 0, 0 for the increase in value, and then -2, -2, and -6. Okay, so that's 0 here, and that's good. And in here is -2, -0.02 is 2%. This one is also -0.02, and this one is -0.06. Right, and then if I scroll down to see, it's no, no, no. That's right, no expansion. Okay, so and then I do the third one, which is pessimistic, and I also have the same changing cells. So I say okay, then it asks me to set up the values, and the values should be decreased by 3%, so -3% for the, and then -8, -8, -8 for the rest, and it's poor economic condition. So it's -3, -0.03, and then the condition is poor. And then this is -0.08, -0.08, and this is also -0.08, and the rest is like also no, no, no for the no summer expansion. So I'm done with that. Now I'm back here, and of course you can do any one and say show, then it changes those input value, and it propagates through the rest, right? Optimistic, pessimistic, and so on, right? So but I want to see the summary report, so I click on summary, Then it will ask me what are the result cells that you want to look at. So I scroll to the result cells. This is a key summary, but I don't want everything. I just want the one in the last year end. So that's year 2002, 2022, and this column. Right, so it covers this column there, and then I say okay, it will generate a data sheet called scenario summary, and I would change the name there to no summer expansion. Okay, and this is the one without summer expansion, and this is the column of the current values, which is just depending on how you run. When you run that becomes the data there. It turns out that it is the same as the optimistic, but we don't need to look at that, so we remove this column, we delete it, right? And for the EC reading, I would set it up so that it would be centered, right? And let me make it bigger, easier to look at. And and now these are the cell references, and I want to enter the name of the cell, so I want to expand it a lot more, and so that I can enter the cells. So this is percentage increase in skier in daily skiers. Right. This is the second one is economic outlook. Right, and these ones are the different ones. 2020 climate factor. Right, so I would copy it, paste it, so I change it accordingly. This is 1, 2, yep, and this is the 2020 summer expansion. Right, so I would cover it and then change this to 221 and change this to 202. Right, okay. And for the output cells, this is the net. Well, let me take a look here. These are summary. This is the net income after tax, end of year cash, end of year debt, and then profit margin. So I could go back to this sheet, and this is 2022 net income after tax. Right. This is 202 end of year cash on hand, and this is 2022 end of year debt owed. Right, this is the 2022 profit margin. Right, okay, so you can look at this report. These are the cell references and make a recommendation, but the book also wants us to run the same 3 scenarios with summer expansion. So we want to go back to the sheet and then modify the scenario manager. So go to data and what if analysis. This is the scenario manager. Right, we have the same 3 scenarios, but now we want to edit it. Right, it's the same set here, but the input values are not the same. Here are the same, but the input values, the last one here, I would change it to yes, so that at the year 2002 we have summer expansion. Right, the same applies to the other 2, so I edit it and I say okay, and the last one, change it to yes, And then the last one here, I edit it. I say okay, and then the last one here, I change it to yes. Okay, so I have the 3 scenarios with summer expansion set up now. So again, I can do any like show what it is and right, so and so on, right? This situation. But if I want to see the summary sheet, I click on summary, and it asks me to what am I looking at? This already set up for this 4, so I say okay. Then it generates another summary sheet, right? And I can change this name to with summer expansion, right? Okay, and again I can delete this column, and I want to center these values so that I can align here, so center this values so that for easier to look at. Expand a little bigger. So again, I want to set up the column with the right label. That sounds easy. I can copy it from here. Right. So I can just copy and come to this sheet and then paste it on. Right. So this is the reference sheet. This is another reference sheet. Then you look at this data and make your recommendation to the skier management, like ski resort management. And this is still your completed spreadsheet. So now I save it and change its name to with your last name, capitalize the first letter. Right. So, and then you submit this with your memo that you want to write based on your understanding of the 2 summary reports and make your recommendation to the ski resort management, right? So that would be just 1 page, maybe 2 pages that you add something, you copy data over there, make your spreadsheet there. That's just a memo. Okay, so that's my short video. I hope it's helpful. Okay, thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.